From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, one static speed camera near Wellington made nearly $1.5 million in the first half of this year. Our newsroom can reveal the camera between Glover Street and Newlands Road overbridge on State Highway 1 issued nearly 20,000 tickets. The next two highest earning speed cameras in the same period were in Auckland's Dome Valley and Waterview Tunnel. Lachlan Rennie reports.
AA Road Safety spokesperson Dylan Thompson says international research shows speed cameras lead to a 20% reduction in fatal and serious crashes. A police spokesperson says speed is the single biggest factor in the outcome of any crash.
Speculation over the cause of a plane crash which has killed dozens of people. The Azerbaijan Airlines flight caught fire while attempting an emergency landing in Kazakhstan. The flight was en route from Azerbaijan to Russia but diverted due to fog. Officials from the countries involved have stated different numbers for those who were on board and those who survived. Former National Transportation Safety Board General Manager Pete Goals told CNN the aircraft was clearly not under control and a bird strike is only one possibility.
An aircraft like the Embraer, which has a very good safety record, can fly perfectly well without one engine. So there might have been other damage to the aircraft as well.
A dozen inmates at Waikato's Waikaria prison are facing misconduct charges after being caught with homemade liquor on Christmas Eve. 10 of the inmates are now in solitary confinement and 2 have been moved to other prisons. Prison General Manager Jim Wilson says the unit was temporarily locked down but is now operating as usual. An escaped prisoner's whereabouts is still unknown after he got away from corrections custody at Waikato Hospital earlier this week. 48-year-old Damon Anderson was filmed shimmying down a pipe from the 8th floor, not wearing handcuffs and in his underwear on Monday afternoon. Police say he isn't considered an immediate risk to the public but urge people to report any sightings of him. Corrections is undertaking a review of how he managed to escape. That's news. The Breakers' shooting woes have seen them fall to an 8th consecutive loss in the Australian Basketball League. The Kiwi side shot 50% from the field and just 4 from 23 from the three-point line in their 97-82 Christmas Day loss to the Jack Jumpers in Tasmania. Coach Petri Koponen admits there's no easy fix.
Player with the confidence is different than player without. And for me, the shooting is the most important skill in basketball. You can play defense, you can shoot the ball, you can have a great career, but just need to be better, nothing else.
Meanwhile, the Illawarra Hawks have consolidated top spot on the ladder with a 111 to 108 win over the Sydney Kings. Australia is looking to explore deep into its bowling arsenal for the Boxing Day test starting this afternoon against India in Melbourne. Mitch Marshall is expected to play a much bigger role on the MCG despite only bowling 2 overs in the last test in Brisbane, while Victoria native Scott Boland has come in for the injured Josh Hazlewood. That's sport. I'm Alistair Wilkinson.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.